Hello, my sweets. Welcome back. Let's go to Niger today with this super delicious egusi soup or agushi stew, as we call it in Ghana. And I'm going to make it step by step, just the way I've seen them make it. Would I love it? Would I not? Let's get started. To a pot, add in your choice of meat. To that, some chopped onions, habanero pepper, ginger, oh yes, all-purpose seasoning, natural spice mix, and salt to taste. Give everything a good stir, cover and allow it steam in its own juices for about 10 minutes. While that is going on, I'll be soaking some stock fish and smoked herrings. We want it to be nice and soft. So I'll add some water to it and set it aside. And then I'll go ahead and grate some onion. To that, I'll add some salt. Yes, and that is what we will be using to mix our agushi or egusi. We want the egusi to have flavor. I do this with my Ghanaian palava sauce or kontomire stew that we add agushi to. So try it. Some people add maggi and other stuff, but I think the onion and salt is quite okay. When you do this and set it aside, it's going to swell beautifully and thicken up, okay? Back to check on our meat. It has been steaming beautifully, and as you can see, it released some juices. We didn't even add a drop of water, and you can see this will ensure that our meat will taste super delicious. At this point, I'll add enough water to cook our beef until nice and tender. Once we come back, we're going to go ahead and add in some snails. This is totally optional, but I was craving for snails while making this recipe, so snail it will be. Meanwhile, I'm going to blend my onion and red bell pepper, okay? I realized most of the recipes I watched did not add tomatoes, so we'll be making this without tomatoes. Back to the meat, I just added in our stock fish and smoked herrings, okay? Cover and allow it to continue cooking. Finally, we'll add in our wele. That's the last thing we add because it is already nice and soft, and I just want it to absorb some of the flavors from the stock. So just for about 5 minutes on medium heat. Then to a pot, add in some palm oil. To that, some chopped onions. Stir and allow fry for about 3 to 5 minutes. We'll then go ahead and add in our chopped peppers and onion. Cover and cook until most of the moisture is cooked out of it, and then we'll add in our agushi. Yes, okay, you have to ensure that you cook your agushi very well, otherwise you're gonna have a running stomach, and we do not want that, okay? I rinse out the bowl and add that water, which will help us cook our agushi or egusi very well. We'll be enjoying this deliciousness with some semolina fufu. If I was making a Ghana recipe, this would be semolina banku. But since it's a Nigerian recipe, it is semolina fufu. So I added some water to the pot. To that, my semolina, I will stir until a thick paste is formed, and then I'll begin pressing it to the side of my pot to get rid of any lumps and also to create a little stretchiness, which is what fufu is all about. Once a thick paste is formed, I'm going to add enough water and then flip it over, cover it up, and allow it do its thing until our semolina fufu is ready. But I will be checking on it periodically. At this point, we go back to our sauce. Our egusi have cooked beautifully. As you can see, it is very chunky. So if that's how you like it, then leave it alone. But I'm going to break mine into pieces, and then I'll add in some habanero pepper for the heat. Yes, we Africans, we love hot food. If you don't, skip it. And then I'll go ahead and add in our assorted meat. Once I've given everything a stir, I was like, what would egusi soup be without our crayfish powder, aka shrimp powder? Okay. For me, because I had all these flavors from the meat, I would have left it alone, but I want to follow the rules. Okay. Stir, cover, and allow it simmer for about 10 minutes, and our egusi soup should be done or almost done. Okay, our semolina is doing its thing, it's almost done, so I'm just going to flip it over again and allow it continue cooking for an additional 5 or so minutes. And look at our soup, it is doing its thing. Bring your plates, because I think at this point we can start enjoying, because everything some day inside. Okay. At this point, my semolina is ready, so I'm just going to press it to the side of my pot until it is nice and smooth like this. And if your soup is ready and everybody is ready to eat, then you can serve it right out of the pot, but the soup still have a little bit to go, so I'll scoop it into a bag. Totally optional, you don't have to do this. You can cover it and set it aside until you all are ready to enjoy. Okay, back to our soup. It is time to add in our greens, and we're using spinach. You may use bitter leaf if you wish, but today we're using spinach. If in Ghana, add a little bit of kontomire. If we're making palava sauce, we would add a lot more spinach, but this is egusi soup, so just a little bit. Give everything a stir, bring it to a boil. Once it boils, give it about a minute or two, and it is done, because we do not want to overcook our spinach. And ta-da! There you have it. Egusi soup is ready. Oh, now it's time to taste. Would it be worth all the hype? Let's see. At this point, it is time for us to serve and enjoy. Did you enjoy today's recipe? Would you be giving it a try? If so, let me know in the comment section. If you've enjoyed me until now, I do want to thank you so very much. Why not like, comment, and share to let me know I'm doing an amazing job. Until I see you in the next one, stay safe, keep loving each other, and remember that the love of God and family is life's greatest blessing. And guys, ke onamini ochemi sweet mahabotu. Bye. Sending money any other way, Tap Send is the way to go. Download it today and use our short code SWEETTEAM to get a $15 bonus when you send your first 50. So the person you're sending it to gets to get an extra $15 on us.